Yes. All right. All right. How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. I'm glad to be here again, and I'm glad you guys are joining us today. We have an engraving project for you guys. We are going to be using the F1 Ultra, and we're going to be using our new powder coated 30-ounce tumblers, and we're going to go ahead and do a full wrap engraving today. So that's the plan. Hopefully it works out. And we're gonna go step by step, even sharing some settings that work for us. Hopefully they work for you as well. But again, thank you guys for joining us. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. My name is Danny. If you're running in, if you happen to just come across the live, my name's Danny. I have Sam here. We have Jesse as well. We go live and we craft on Tuesdays, and we start here on our first live of the day on our YouTube channel and Facebook. So say hi from wherever you're watching. I hope you guys stay for the entire thing. And if it's your first time joining us, let us know. Please introduce yourself, and if you happen to craft, what kind of craft do you do? In this case, if you're actually an engraver, let us know what kind of engraving machine you have and what kind of stuff you do on your engraver. We love to get to know everyone here. So again, I'm glad you guys are here, and thank you guys for joining us. I'm gonna go ahead and ask for one thing from one of you guys real quick. Can you turn on the AC?
Yes, absolutely.
Because I'm already getting warm. Anyways,
Let's start power.
well, I hope you guys had a great weekend. What did you guys do? Did you guys craft? Did you guys work on your crafting? Did you guys have a lot of you guys go out and vend during the weekend? So did you guys have any vending this week? Let us know. And if you did, how did it go? And what did you have in your? Oh, cool, awesome. Yeah, Jesse just broke the news to me right now, and that's awesome. Great, I'm glad to hear that. So again, again, thank you guys for joining us. Sam, I know you had a vending event this weekend or Friday. We are in Arizona, and we have a first Friday, right? First Friday.
It's true.
How'd it go?
It went pretty well, better than I expected, and they had a fun, like, whole variety act of shenanigans happening in front of me. So it was entertaining for sure.
Nice, awesome. Jesse, what about you? Anything exciting?
No, I didn't do a whole lot. Still trying to figure out my car situation.
All right, we believe in it. We believe in you, and we know you're gonna get that together.
We
So
should just ask for Luna updates so that he doesn't have to talk about
that's
his
true.
car.
You know what? We actually haven't mentioned Luna in a while. If you don't know, Luna is Jesse's
She's awesome.
beautiful dog. How is Luna doing?
Very good. She's very spoiled.
Very spoiled.
Yes.
And whose fault is that?
That is my fault.
Again, I'm just kidding, Jesse. We
No, you're good.
we love Luna. We actually babysit her once here.
Yeah,
Nobody knew
that
that,
was
but
not
now
good.
everybody knows. But yes,
Now they do.
now they do.
Now
they know.
The whole world knows now that we babysit
Pet
Luna here at the
daycare
studio.
right
Yeah.
here.
Good thing we got.
Anyways, again, thank you guys for sharing. Again, if it's your first time, please let us know. If you are a first time watcher and what platform you're watching from. We go live on Tuesdays. We craft. We do individual crafting or as a group. We try to mix it up here and there every other week. Try to come up with the new crafting. After this, after we're done here, we're actually going to go live on our other two platforms on Instagram and TikTok. And that's going to be a whole complete different craft. So make sure you join there and watch the entire thing. Yes.
One person is on now, and it is my mom.
Hey, Sam's mom.
She wants you guys to know about the Super Bowl. We didn't even mention that.
We didn't. Yes.
So she
Super.
said we watched the Super Bowl and we celebrated Aaron's birthday.
That's right. We heard that you tricked Sam into going into his birthday
Yep.
every year. So
Every year.
every year. We heard about it last year. We heard about it this year, and I'm sure we're gonna hear about it next year. So yes, we heard that it turned out great, and it was probably a lot more interesting than the actual game because the game was a blowout by the second quarter. So
You know what's funny is I think I started here right before or right after right before the Super Bowl, and they invited me to like make drinks for that
Yeah.
first year.
yeah,
And I still left that party for my little brother's birthday
Yeah.
party because it was Super Bowl.
so that's
Yeah.
3 in a row that we've heard about. See, so but we're expecting the same thing next year. But yes, again, I hope the party was probably a lot more interesting than the Super Bowl because the game was over by the end of the second quarter. So yeah, but yes, I hope you guys had fun. And yeah, let's see what else. What else can we talk about? Anything else
halftime
exciting?
show.
That halftime show was awesome. I liked it personally. I think it was great. And the more things I see about it, the more I'm learning about what little things meant what. And it's very interesting. But I don't want to like talk about politics or anything like that. I just like this music, and I'm gonna cut it there.
I rewatched it twice last night.
Huh?
I rewatched it
You
twice
rewatched
last
it
night.
twice last night? Yeah. And there's little angles different now
Yeah.
that are coming up that weren't
Mm.
televised
Okay.
and stuff. So I was like, oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that, you know, so it's yeah, it's pretty cool. It was pretty awesome. I liked it. Yes.
Ashley says hi.
Ashley is on,
Your bestie's here.
or is she text you?
No. Oh, I mean, maybe.
Hi, Ashley. How are you? And then actually, let's give Ashley some credit because
Just a little
if it
bit.
wasn't for her help, and an additional help actually, because I had Sam and Jesse help me out with this as well.
It's a real team effort.
It's a real this whole life and this whole craft is a whole team effort. Even our non-team member team player that lives in California helped out on this. Ashley, thank you again for your help. We are going to use one of her designs that she sent over, and we had to make a little changes here and there to make it work. But again, thank you, Ashley, for your help. Yes.
She says that game sucked. He killed the halftime show.
Yeah, again, yeah. I think was probably the best thing of that entire night was probably the halftime show because, like I said, I keep saying, that game was over before the second
It was
quarter
the
was over.
quietest Super Bowl Sunday football game I've ever witnessed from my family. They were so quiet. Most of them are like, really? Again?
Awesome. Again, thank you guys for joining us. Today's plan, again, we brought the F1 Ultra. We are going to go ahead and engrave on our new powder coated 30 ounce that is available now. You can go to the website and check out all the 10 colors that it's available. And we are going to do, what we're planning to do is a full wrap. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking and let's get to the crafting. So how many people are in right now on?
There's 7 on Facebook.
7 on Facebook. Okay. I need your help real quick though. Being that it's Valentine's this week, Friday, and I hope you guys have your Valentine's gift for your significant other or whoever it is that you're getting for. Help me out here. Do we want to go red or do we want to go pink? The first pick with 3 votes, that's what we're engraving on. And the engraving, the design is going to be hearts. So maybe that helps a little for you guys to pick what cup of our 30 ounce you guys are going to pick. So it's either going to be red or pink. Go.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, Anna.
My mom says, terrible game.
All right, did we get votes yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. They're coming in
Oh,
slowly.
they're coming.
All right. Remember, first to 3, red or pink?
Red.
Red.
1 red.
1 red.
By the way, Jesse, the candy bowl has been refilled with your preferred candy choices.
Snickers.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yay.
1 said pink.
Pink, 1 and 1. All
Well,
right.
actually, she said punk.
Red,
so-
red punk.
Red, punk.
2 red, 1 punk.
All right, I'm gonna one more for red.
Ooh,
Or unless-
red with a pink handle.
red with the pink handle.
Whoa.
All right, I like that. Let's do that. All right.
Okay.
Thank you
Thanks,
guys for
Carissa.
playing. All right, so we're gonna do red with the pink
How
handle,
about with the punk handle?
and that's next container. That's the next special edition cup that we're getting, limited edition. All right, so we're gonna do this, and this is the cool thing about our tumblers. This handle you could screw on either on our 30 ounce or on a 40 ounce. So if you wanted to change colors afterwards, if you wanted the red one instead, you can change to the red one. So again, we're gonna do this on our new 30 ounce. I can get that in a bit. But this is what it looks like. So if you have not seen it yet, this is the packaging for it. You have your window display right there, and you turn it around and you ask yourself, whoa, why is it there? You'll see at the end, if you end up selling your cup with the handle, it sits there nice and easy with the full packaging there. So let's open it up. I'll take
Do
it.
you want to use your mind powers?
My mind powers?
It just came to you. Look at that.
What is it called?
Telekinesis.
No, yeah, but there's a we use a word for my wife's mom. Her Jedi mind tricks. Yeah. All right, so again, these screw on now. Okay, there you go. Screw on. This is the lid that it comes with. Again, you can buy your handles separately, whichever colors you want. You can mix and match. We have 10 different colors. That's your top there. Yes. Get your straw.
Carissa, who had the great idea of
Who?
the pink. Carissa, who had the great idea of the pink lid. She says, "Pump cup comes with your own black eyeliner."
There you go. So that's what's inside. So you get your straw and you get your um, carrot card as well. All right. So that's what's inside. So that's in the unboxing there. All right. So like I said, we're gonna go from start to finish. So we're gonna go ahead and maybe even give you guys some tips on how to do this. Again, this is how it worked for us. So we're gonna continue and we're gonna show you just little tricks here and there. So we are going to connect, we're going to get the cup, and we're going to obviously use the chuck for this engraving. But we've noticed that a lot of times it was slipping. So what we did is we're going to add some tape. This is just actually staging tape. It worked perfectly. You can maybe use scotch tape if you had some around, painter's tape. But this is actually just staging tape. We use this when we record tutorials and stuff. Give Sam some guidelines and stuff. But so nothing really fancy, to be honest with you. It's just staging tape. All right. So what we're gonna do though, we're gonna use it, and we've noticed that it actually helps gripping it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn around this way. So hopefully this helps. And I'm just gonna do half and half. So if you're familiar with the sublimation technique that we do when we wrap our design, we go like right at the rim and the rim of your image and of the tumbler. So that's what we're gonna do here as well. We're gonna do that, and we're just gonna go ahead and fold the rest of the tape in and just fold it in.
So your bestie said she's gonna send you something tomorrow to hopefully fix that.
Awesome. I saw, actually. I'm excited to use that. But again, see, so we just folded it there. As you can see, it's all the way around, nice and even. So again, you could probably do it a little bit more as well. I think I probably should have. I think I left it a little too much. I might just add another rope.
Should be fine.
I should. I just don't feel comfortable with it, to be honest with you. But again, this is just to give it a little more of a grip. We've heard that a lot of people have had a lot of slipping on the cup. So
It's me, I'm people.
yes, when I mean people, I meant Sam, exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about. I couldn't hide that. All right, so just like that. There you go. So not much difference, but again, it's just to show you guys a little trick here. All right.
Hi,
All right.
Shay.
Hello, Shay. So that's how it looks, half and half out there. Pretty cool. All right, so we're done with that. We're gonna move over to the actual engraver. And if Jesse, if you could hook me up with the second one here.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so we want to make sure, the first thing we want to do is make sure that we actually our engraver is connected to, in this case, my laptop. So I'm going to go ahead and connect it, make sure that it's on, and I'm going to give you guys a better view right now. So if you actually zoom in a little more, you will see that I will make sure that my Ultra is connected by just going up here. It gives me the options of what machine. In this case, we're using the F1 Ultra. I'm going to connect it, and there's that beeping sound, and it let me know that it's connected. All right, here we go. So the next thing I'm going to do is now I'm going to show you guys what we're working with, and I'm going to go ahead and turn my screen here just a little so you guys can see. Maybe a lot better. Let me know if that works. All right, so now that my the F1 is, the Ultra is connected, I am going to show you what we're working here with, and I mentioned that it is Valentine's Day, so we're going to do a 30-ounce full wrap using these hearts here, and we're going to do it all the way around. So again, thank you, Ashley, for the design. We had to tweak it a little bit, but it ended up working for us anyway. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. If you notice, this cup has the top side and the bottom side. So if we went ahead and we split this design We're gonna do the top part, and this is the bottom. You can see the size, maybe you can see the size difference in between the hearts here, how some are bigger. This side is bigger, and this side is smaller. So we're gonna get the bigger side on this top part here, and the small ones here. All right, so that is the plan. So again, if you're not familiar with the software, this is Creative Space, and it is completely free when you buy a machine from X Tools. This is it's no subscription. There's no monthly subscription or yearly subscription. Completely free once you buy it. They constantly have updates, so it's a great program to have if you have designs. If you work with logos already, you could easily go ahead and upload them and start working with them. So it's a nice tool. It comes with already with text, shapes. It's also AI generated friendly. So if you wanted it to generate you something, it will. I believe I think it's like still. I actually haven't checked the last time how much it was too, but it's coins that they give you, and you could go and reimburse those coins into a design. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's get started. The first thing I want to go ahead and do is actually, if you see up here, let's see. I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer here, but if you see this up here, this is actually asking you the measurement. It's asking you for a measurement, and what the measurement's asking you is the diameter of what you're going to engrave. In this case, actually, I should say, is this 30-ounce tumbler. For ours, we actually got it and we measured it, and for ours, it is 12.25 inches around. Now, this starts actually in millimeters, but you can actually change it into inches, which is a pretty cool feature. If you just drop down the little here, oh, that's the diameter. Actually, it's under
It was under settings, right?
settings. Yes, under settings. So if you go to your settings, right here, you can go ahead and change all that stuff. But in this case, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna change it to 12.25, and we're gonna be good. Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Primer.
Oh, did I switch it? There it is. Yeah. So make sure it's under bleh.
And that's just because we measured around the cup, right?
Right. So you would just go ahead and measure all the way around. In this case, I could show you guys real quick what I mean by it is you would grab just a small little measurement and measure it around and stuff. And in this case, we got 12.25. All right. All right. So we're set there. The cool thing about this Ultra is that it has a camera inbuilt. So right now it's going to take a live action shot from the laser point here. And you can see right there, there is my chuck that we're going to use. All right. So that's a live feed right there. Now what I want to do is I'm going to get my tumbler into the actual chuck and get that on there. There we go. It's on here. Am I blocking anything?
No, you're good.
Let me know if I'm blocking anything. All right, next thing I'm going to do is actually see, I'm going to leave this at that. If you can, I don't know if you could tell from there, but it's actually not leveled. So we're going to have to work on that leveling in a little bit. But as for now, I have it where it's actually on the chuck.
Could you maybe just show them what you used to tighten it? I think your hand just blocked that part of it.
Yeah, so it's literally just a knob here that I'm turning. It has a tool which looks like this. This is the actual tool that you turn it with. It just sits here. I actually just like using my hand. Yeah, I don't like using it, but you could use either this or your fingers. It's not that hard to turn it with. But yes. All right, so we got it there. We got it on. So the next thing I want to do is I actually want to go ahead and get my lasers to get focused. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this focus there. I actually went ahead and pressed this up here. And as you can see, the engraver is going to start moving and it's going to start focusing. and we weren't that off, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and move it up here so I could have, I'm gonna do it one more time. Let's see. And now it's just focusing the lasers, and that just means my blue and my red lasers are overlapping each other. And there it is. That's didn't take much for me to do it. I wasn't off too much. All right, next thing I want to do is now I want to get to the part where I'm actually leveling my tumbler. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and set my tumbler there, and I'm going to raise it. And as I look there, it is leveled now. I know it's kind of hard to see on that side view, but it is leveled now and it looks great. I'm happy with it. The only other thing that I probably should check here is this part, is this little tool, that it needs to be right on it. That way it turns on, it turns perfectly with the tumbler as it's engraving. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit right there. All right, cool. So I'm good with that. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another picture here just in case, kind of just refresh it because I did move it there. All right, so now my placement is there. My tumbler is leveled. Everything, I'm happy where it's at. Now I want to go ahead and I'm going to move over my design. And the cool thing about this is that you see this green line that's actually right through the middle. This is should be the starting point, but actually now with this, I believe it's the last update, you could actually move it past it and you can get it right with the edge of your tumbler there. And you can see here I'll probably be a little bit off the edge there, so I can go ahead and move it up. I'm pretty happy there. Another cool feature that this has is this preview here. So it's going to tell you how it looks before you even engrave. So in this case, since we're trying to do a full wrap, it's showing me right there and there.
That's so cool.
This is what you have. This is how it's going to look. And you can see, and if you notice that it's off, like one of your hearts is a little higher or lower than the other one, or you have a gap in between those, you can go ahead and stop it and kind of re-edit your design or add to the design that you have there. But it looks pretty good. I think we're happy with it, and we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. But the next thing is now we're gonna go ahead and mess with our settings. So with the settings, what we want to do is we want to do the blue light, and we're gonna do it at the power. We're gonna do as at 50. The speed is going to be at 400, and we're only going to need one pass with the Ultra, and the lines per centimeter is going to be 300. And again, these are just disclaimer. These are settings that work for us. Depending on the machine that you have, it might be a little different. It might be more. It might be less. This could be just probably a starting point for yourself. But again, just these are for us these work for us, so we're going to go with those. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Oh no, I moved it together. I don't know why it's like that. Huh. Hold on, I ended up grouping everything together. No, there we go. All right, cool. So I think I'm happy with that. I'm pretty sure that I'm good to go. The next thing I would actually do is go to I would frame it just in case. I would hit frame just to make sure that it is actually the size and it's not too big, too passing with my image or my sizing that I looked at my preview. And I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty good with that. I'm okay with that. It looks pretty good. I don't know if you can see the blue light, but I'm happy with that sizing. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the framing, and I'm gonna hit process, and it's gonna give you a little preview right here. It's telling you where it's going to start, and it's going to go from here to there and all this, and it's telling you the estimate time here, and this is going to take about a little bit over 9 minutes. Again, depending on the machine that you have and the settings, all that can go faster or slower. It just really depends on your settings, but The settings we have for this is going to take us 9 minutes. I'm going to make sure to lower this down. And the next thing I'm going to do is, this is my little start button that's telling me that it's ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and start it. And there it goes.
Watch your eyes.
All right, yeah, so watch your eyes, enjoy the show.
So Ashley said that framing is the goat.
Which framing, goat?
The,
Which one? The
the,
preview one, the 3D preview one?
the fact that the Ultra lets you do all that.
Yeah, yeah. It's obviously it's a little bit it's a little bit more of convenient to have that. It's a lot easier to see where you're placing your stuff. You know, it makes it a lot easier. Let me turn on the purifier. I forgot to turn that on. So since we're indoor, we're going to turn on the purifier. If you're outdoors, you know, there's no need for it. But we're indoors, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I just turned it on. This purifier is actually a lot bigger than what the purifier for the F1 is. This one has wheels. It's a little heavier than the other one. But I just turned it on. That way it kind of eliminates if there's any order in the engraving process.
I feel like we should forget about it because it's on the floor.
Yeah, and the reason why it's not on the table next to the F1 is because it's a little bigger and it's just too much.
Did you go check out the new candy section? I knew it.
Not missing a beat. All right, guys. So, what do you guys think? Go ahead, Phil. Ask questions away if you have any. Um, we'll do our best to answer them, and I hope you guys try this and it works for you guys as well. Yes, Sam.
I have a question while they're thinking.
Okay.
So I know that this wrap is pretty seamless, so like it kind of just evenly goes all the way around. But let's say it matters where the handle's gonna go. How can you look at that without actually using the handle?
So that's a great question, and I believe, not quite sure, but I believe that if you were to unscrew your lid here, you'd be able to know where to start by this here, by this. I don't know if you can see it, but it can go both ways. So Sam's actually gonna
So like in the middle of these two. So like
right in the
same on
middle.
this
Yeah.
side, yeah.
So it'd be. So let's see if you can see it here. All right. So if you guys see this first line here ending, and then you see this one here at the bottom. So that's that bottom one ending right there, and then this top one there. If you were to start right in the middle between those two, same thing on this side, then your handle should sit perfectly every time. So again, you're taking this top line here and this bottom one here, and if you go right in the middle of both, your handle should sit there perfectly every single time.
That's such a cool trick.
A cool trick. All right, so try it, check it out. Let us know if that works for you. Let me see if we could. I'm gonna try zooming in here, but as you can see. Oh, wait, wrong way.
The Ultra doesn't really look that big until you bring the F1 into it.
Yeah.
It's funny. It looks like normal size.
You guys see that? So now it's just going. It's a whole wrap. So it's going from heart to heart, and just engraving, making sure that's capturing every single design that we have on the software. All right, and then keep in mind, after we're done with this, we're gonna do the bottom part of the tumbler. Okay, so that's the second part of this project here, and we're gonna do exactly the same thing as well. We're gonna go ahead and do everything the same way. We're gonna go ahead and take the measurement from the bottom, change it in the software, level it, and do the same process again. So once that top part is done, we're going to do the same thing, and again, we'll show you how to do it from start to finish. How much longer do we have? Let's see. Okay, under 4 minutes.
Ryan says good evening.
Good evening, Ryan. How are
Welcome.
you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. If you're just joining us, we are engraving with the F1 Ultra, and we are engraving on our new 30-ounce powder coated tumblers that are available for you. And they're available in 10 different colors. So we're doing a full wrap, top, bottom design on this tumbler. And being that it's Valentine's Day at the end of the week, we're doing a red hearted tumbler design wrap. Something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll work.
It
Might be
worked.
on the t-shirt later. That's
Maybe. Who knows?
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, does that sound right? In my head, I was like, I don't think that's wording right. But
fine.
you know what I meant.
It'll do.
I'll do. Yes, it will do. All right. So again, if you missed the settings, again, these are just for the Ultra that work for us. We did 50% power. We did speed at 400. We're doing one pass. That's the only thing with the Ultra. We only need one pass to do it. And then the lines per centimeter, we're doing at 300. So it could be a good starting point for yourself, just depending again what machine you have. Could be a little different. It could be more. It could be less. Just depends on the machine you have. Yes.
Ryan says he's been pumping out Valentine's Day 20-ounce skinny tumblers.
Nice. Good for you. Awesome. Engraving tumblers or sublimation tumblers? Which did he say? I don't know.
They did not say
Did
it.
not say? Are
I
you,
think we're about to find out.
yeah, are you engraving on them? Are you sublimating them? What kind? Let us know.
Epoxying them?
Epoxying them? UV-DTF-ing them?
Yeah.
Look at that, yeah.
Look
You
at
didn't think I was going to
You're-
throw that in there,
yeah,
huh?
You said the right one,
Yeah,
too.
of course.
Proud
Yeah.
of you.
I'm learning, okay? It might take me a little bit, but I'm learning. Eventually, I get it.
Look, we all are.
All right, so we're a little under 2.5 minutes left, and we're going to be doing the bottom part of the tumbler as well. And after that, we're actually going to go ahead and clean it once it's completely done. We have Dawn.
Yeah. I think we should try to do half of it with Dawn and half of it with the Awesome
Awesome.
and see if
What
there's
cleans
a difference.
better?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
I'm telling you, this Dawn Power Wash.
Okay, so we're using Dawn Power Wash because Sam swears by it.
I was
Says that
not
it
paid
works.
for this endorsement.
Says that it works a lot better than the awesomeness spray that we have. So you heard it. We're gonna do half and half. So let's see how it turns out. Yes.
And then Ryan said X-Tool 20-watt laser engraving.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Cool.
And Ashley wants to know if you're going to give it away.
I could give it away. Let's see. What should we do? What should we do to give it away? How many people are on? Okay, so
It can't go to Ashley.
it can't go to Ashley, so you're out. So 4. Just kidding.
I'm one of those people.
You're one of them. Yeah. We can give it away. If we don't give it away, yes, Jesse.
Sarah said Dawn Power Wash and a Magic Clean Eraser is 10 out of 10.
That's what I should have got. You know what? I want to say I just got some.
Yeah.
If I remember to actually bring it from my house. We'll see.
All right. So Ashley, to answer your question, we might give it away. We might not. We might take this to the next live. You know, we'll see.
Yeah,
Sarah said she'll take it.
Who?
if all 5 of these people promise to come to the next live, we'll give it away there. But they have to triple their numbers.
Yeah, so we're about 30 seconds out from finishing the top part of the tumbler. Again, we are doing a full wrap. What?
My mom wants everyone to know she was first.
She was first.
I'll also say this. You don't get any more cups, Mom. I saw your cup at the top cabinet, in its box still, dusty from lack of
Collecting
use.
dust. Collecting dust.
So,
Nice. All right, that was the beep. We are done with the top part. I'm going to go ahead and raise this up here, and we are going to go ahead and do the bottom part now. So let's go over to the laptop here. And now since we're done with this top part of the design, we're going to go ahead and move this out here. All right. This is what's going to come in next. But again, because the tumbler is 2 different sizes on the bottom and top, we have to go ahead and get the measurement for the bottom. In this case, again, we went ahead and measured it earlier, and it is 9.8. All back. 9.8 in diameters, which is already there.
Ryan said he would love to give it to his wife. Even though he's been engraving.
All right. We could maybe make that happen, Ryan. So again, we switched it up to 9.8 in diameters. Again, if you missed it, all we did is we measured it with a measuring tape, and we just went around it, and we got 9.8. Okay, so that's how we got that number. And again, this is, we have it in inches. You can convert it from, you could change it in your settings from inches to millimeters. We went ahead and used inches, so we're using 9.8 inches. All right, so next thing I want to go ahead and do is I want to get my tumbler, and I want to get it leveled again, because again, we did move it, so we want to make sure that it's leveled.
Carissa said she really likes that it's so easy to save and store designs while using it. And on the machine, you don't have to go back and forth, bring up different files. And Ashley's correcting our perimeter. She says 9.8.
9.8?
What did we have?
9.8.
Thanks,
Thank you, Ashley.
Knock it off, Ashley.
Alright, so I balanced the top part now where it's going to be engraved. It's nice and balanced now. I think I'm good. One thing I do want to do again is I'm going to have to refresh the image here, just to be able to place my image or my design properly where I want it to be. Thank you, Jesse, for that. Now I'm going to go ahead and drag it here. Alright, and again, you can now, you don't have to start here at this green line. You can start up there, right where you want it to start. Okay, so now it's there. And
she wants you to know that you said diameter, not perimeter, so that's why she said something.
Sure. Tomato, tomato.
They both work the same,
They work
Ashley.
the same. Alright, so we went ahead and placed the design. We're just giving Ashley a hard time, guys. Alright, so it's placed there where I want it to be placed. Again, the cool thing about it is this feature that it has here. And this is telling me how it's going to look. And again, we are happy with the way it looked. Again, if you wanted to change it a bit, you could, exit this out and start editing it. But in this case, we were happy with the way it was. And I'm going to close it. Next thing I want to do is I want to frame it just in case one more time. Make sure that the sizing is good. And it looks really good there. I like the sizing of it. It's not overlapping anywhere. It's right in down the middle in the center. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and stop this under the framing part. I'm going to go ahead and proceed. And again, it's going to give you that nice little preview of what you're engraving. It's going to tell me the time, a little bit over 6 minutes. Again, this can go faster or slower depending on the machine that you have. Actually, the settings that we are using from the bottom part are the same, so we're not even changing the settings. So we're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start. I'm going to lower the glass down, and again, my start button is here. I'm going to go ahead and start it, and there it goes. All right.
So Ashley said she decided to be a villain today.
Oh, she decided violence.
Yep.
Okay. What's
And
up,
then
Ashley?
Ryan says I need to add the Ultra or S1. This would help production.
It could. It's a great addition. Again, as you can see, we could do full wrap tumblers on it, so it still cuts. It's gonna do the engraving, the cutting. So it's a pretty good machine, pretty cool machine. Your inbuilt camera helps. It just helps you out where you're laying that design. It gives you that nice preview of using all the material you have and so making sure it's placed where you want it to be placed. So yeah, it's a great machine to have.
I need it to come with like big folders so that I don't stare into the blue light because I want to stare into the blue light so bad. Just big blocking folders.
Don't look into the light.
Like like when you're in school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Block people from copying your test.
You do this?
Yeah, in your folders.
Beautiful.
I built a house and put one on top too.
Alright guys, so we're almost done with this. Again, we just started engraving the bottom part of this full wrap tumbler that we're doing with the Ultra. Again, if you missed the settings, they are the power, we're doing 50%. The speed is 400. We're doing one pass and we're doing lines per centimeter at 300. And as soon as the bottom part is done, we're going to go ahead and clean it up and reveal the whole cup.
Ashley's telling me not to look into the light. I wonder how she knows. Oh, that's a big one.
Alright, so Ryan said it takes him 54 minutes to do a full sunflower wrap on the 20-ounce skinny on the S1, I think. On the 20-watt S1.
Wow.
He runs the power 90%, 400 speed, and 200 lines per centimeter. Comes out very shiny though.
I wonder how detailed is that?
So that's
sunflower? You said?
That's wild. Yeah, I wonder how detailed that is.
I wonder how detailed it
because
is.
that should be the same. It's the same wattage as the Ultra.
Yeah. I wonder how it depends on it. Cause
Ryan, send us the wrap.
send it our way. Let us try it.
Send us the wrap.
Yeah, because I mean, I believe it again, because we had tried different designs for this live, and there were some that were gonna take
Yeah, about a
about
long
that time, a long time. So we're like, well, we don't have that much time, so let's get something more simple and stuff. So, but yeah, so I believe it. You know, I'm sure it does. But again, also all depends on the detail, right? The detail of the design that you're using and that you're gonna use and how much it's gonna engrave. But I'm sure they look great. So
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how detailed it is.
yeah. All right. So where are we at here? We're a little bit under 2.5 minutes left, and again we're doing a full wrap on the 30-ounce powder coated. We went ahead and showed the settings earlier, set the settings, and we had a little trick there on that tape. So if you're wondering what that tape is on the top of the tumbler, we just wrapped it a little bit so it can grip a little better. We've had stories, and even ourselves, we had it where it slips a little, so that's just avoiding that. What's up, Justin?
So Ryan said it's full detail, no gaps. He'll send it over. And then Ashley said, Danny, are you saying you don't like my complex designs?
No, they're nice. We just don't have 2.5 hours to try to get this live. No, I'm just kidding. No. If you are looking for designs, Ashley has some great designs out there. We were looking for something really simple, and that's why I mentioned earlier that we had to kind of tweak it a little bit, just so it could go a lot
Yeah,
quicker.
I like that. Yeah, I like the MakerFlo wrap a lot. That was dope.
Yeah, she sent us this great design with all these craft, like perfect for a crafter, like perfect. You couldn't ask for a design more perfect than that, and the details on it, it was just too much. Where it was gonna take longer, and we were like, we need something, something more simple.
Ryan says you can actually feel the detail of the sunflower.
That's cool. Yeah, he was saying that it was very detailed. Sam, you want to give them a little preview of what you're going to be doing on the
Yeah.
next live, or
Right
talk
now,
about,
cleaning jars.
or talk, or show them, or talk about a preview of what you're doing on
Sure.
the next one. Let's see here.
I'm sorry.
So we're gonna play with some UV resin during my live. I kind of did this as like a test run. So this isn't like the greatest version of it, but I'll bring it a little closer so you guys can kind of see better. But this is just, out of frame completely. Okay, this is a little jar that used to hold gemstones, and now it has like a little aquatic life to it. So it's gonna have like a little sand at the bottom, some rocks, a little bit of blurriness, and there it is. Yeah, we'll make a better version of this later. This was just kind of a trial run. I like that you kind of see the shells, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, so we'll get into this a little bit, and if we have time, we might put a tiny little steel blue ladybug in one too. So yeah.
A blue
fun.
steel ladybug?
Steel blue.
Uh,
Steel blue, Jesse. Don't get it twisted. I know my bugs.
blue steel.
Steel blue.
All right, so that was our beep here. It is done. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the chuck. There it is. That's without cleaning it, so that's the next step we're gonna do. But for the most part, it is done, and I'm gonna go ahead and just take this tape off. And again, we just use staging tape. Let me turn off this purifier. There it is. That's much better. All right. So, it's again, like I mentioned, it's just staging tape that we used, and we just used it to give it a little bit more of a grip on the top because we had been having some slips, and we were seeing and hearing that people were having the same thing. All right, so the next thing we want to do, actually, let me show you real quick. Is it at? There it is. There it is. Oh, too close. My bad.
You're perfect.
There you go.
And Ashley brought up a good point. I know you mentioned this earlier, but really nice that it's just one pass.
Yeah, this was one pass. I think it was like 9 minutes for the top and 4 for the bottom. So if you do the math, that's how long it takes you. Again, it could go faster, it could be slower, depending on the machine you have. So let's clean this bad boy up, and we figure that we are going to use 2 different cleaners and see what cleans better.
And Ryan said he's tried other tumblers, and by far, you guys know how to make and keep the quality of every tumbler.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome, thank you. Let me run real quick and get some.
Or any more of those.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put it here, and let's start off with Mr. Awesome.
Sure. Totally.
Totally awesome. Mystery spray. All right,
Dollar
so
store spray.
I'm gonna go ahead and just spray it on here, and I'm just gonna do this side here. And I think that should be half and half, maybe.
That's a lot of spray.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the sponge, and
Oh wow.
take that off there. Wow. Pretty clean.
And Ashley agrees with Ryan. She's like, yeah, this is true. My customers love them.
All right, so how does that look? All right, let's do the other side now with Sam's go-to here, and
That's
this
right.
is Dawn Power Wash. And let's see. All right.
See? Look at that. It's like instant. Alright, so Pepsi challenge. Which one do you like better?
They're both pretty good. Not gonna lie. Yeah. All right. Pretty cool. Oh, I messed a little here. All right, so I didn't clean it completely. Some parts that I missed. There it is. Yeah. All right. So you can keep scrubbing, obviously. Keep going. Wherever you missed the cleaning spot, but you guys get the idea. But yeah, they both work pretty good, to be honest with you. I like how both came out. Okay, so let's finish off the tumbler. Let's go ahead and get its. You could do this one if you want. And let's get it all nice and finished. And again, this is the handle, so red and pink. And there is your full wrap
Cute.
tumbler. Check that out.
Came out great.
It looks pretty awesome. And again, the cool thing about our handles is, say you didn't want to have a pink handle, you wanted it all red, you can go ahead and switch it out. Just like this. And now you have an all red tumbler there, 30 ounce.
Okay, so Ryan's saying he has a tip.
Okay.
He cheats. He sprays it and lets it just stay there for a minute before he cleans it.
Okay.
And he uses the magic eraser.
I can see that too as well. Yeah. Yeah, because I honestly, like I said, you can go back and scrub it again. Like I missed, there's parts right there, you know. So yeah, I could definitely see that. Definitely right there. I didn't clean that as well. That one too. So yeah, definitely. I see what you mean. You can literally leave it up there for a minute or two, so it could get the entire um, residue off and stuff. But yeah,
They all
definitely.
love it. They said pretty.
That's
very
great, right?
cool.
Yeah, it looks great. And again, the settings we use is just for the Ultra here that we have in the studio. They could be a little different for you at home depending on the machine that you have, but it might be a starting point. I think we're working on a list on our site to where we have settings for multiple
Jesse is.
mission. And when I say we, I say Jesse. Yes,
And
Jesse.
several influencers.
And all
So
the
keep an eye out
influencers.
on that. It's a work in progress. We want to be able to help everyone with the machine. You know, at least give them a starting point where you can start with our products and stuff. So keep an eye out there, and when it's done, maybe we'll announce it somehow, some way or something. But a good way of not missing any news is make sure if you haven't signed up for our newsletter, make sure you do, because you'll be the first ones to find out about new product, anything new at MakerFlo. So make sure go to the website, sign up for a newsletter, and yeah, don't miss any announcements or news. What else? Anything else that I should cover before I leave? Oh,
Crafty.
that's it, guys.
That's it.
That's it.
Let's go, though.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Make sure to go rewatch this 100 times if you need to.
At
On
least.
YouTube, it'll be on YouTube and on our Facebook group, and share it. Pass it to a friend. I don't know. Keep watching it.